हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you very much for your kind association. Let's get started with our Mangalacharan prayers. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. जन्मादस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेष्वभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदायादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः. तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. धर्मः प्रोजितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सताम्. वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनं श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः. सद्योरिद्यवरुध्यते कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका. स वै पुंसां परो धर्मो यतो भक्तिरधोक्षजे अहेतुक्यप्रतिहताय आत्मा सुप्रसीदति. वदन्ति तत्तत्त्वविदस्तत्त्वं यज्ञानमद्वयं ब्रह्मेति परमात्मेति भगवान् इति शब्दते. अतः पुंभिर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमविभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम्. एतेषां सकलः पुंसः कृष्णस्तु भगवान् स्वयम् इन्द्रादिव्याकुलं लोकं मृडयन्ति युगे युगे. तद्वाग्विसर्गो जनतागविप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवत् अपि नामानन्तस्य शङ्कितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः. यस्यां वै श्रूयमाणायां कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पद्यते पुंसः शोकमोहभयापहा. आत्मा रामाश्च मुनयो निर्ग्रन्था पुरुक्रमे कुर्वन्तः तु किं भक्तिमित्थं भूतगुणो हरि. त्वयिमनन्यविषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिमुद्भता दद्धा गङ्गेवौघमुदन्वति. उद्दामभावपिशुनामलवल्गुहास व्रीडावलोकनिहतो मदनोऽपि यासां सम्मूह्य चापमजहात् प्रमदोत्तमास्ता यस्येन्द्रियं विमथितुं कुहकैर्नशेकुः. भवद्विधा भागवता तीर्थभूता स्वयं विभो तीर्थीकुर्वन्ति तीर्थानि स्वान्तस्तेन गदावृता. तुलयामलवेनापि न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवं भगवत्सङ्गसङ्गस्य अमर्त्यानां किमुताशिषः. तिरस्कृता विप्रलब्धा शप्ता क्षिप्ता हतापि नास्य तत्प्रतिकुर्वन्ति तद्भक्ता प्रभवोऽपि पुनश्च भूयात् भगवदनन्ते रतिप्रसङ्गस्य तदाश्रयेषु महत्सु याम्याम् उपयामि सृष्टिं मैत्रस्तु सर्वत्र नमो द्विजेभ्यः एतावान् साङ्ख्ययोगाभ्यां स्वधर्मपरिनिष्ठया जन्मलाभपरपुंसामन्ते नारायणस्मृतिः अकाम सर्वकामो वा मोक्षकाम उदारधि तीव्रेण भक्तियोगेन यजेत पुरुषं परम् अहमेवासमेवाग्रे नान्यद्यत् सदसत्परम् पश्चादहं यदेतच्च यो वशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम् हृदयर्थं यत् प्रतीयेत न प्रतीयेत चात्मनि तद्विद्यादात्मनो मायां यथा भासो यथा तमः यथा महान्ति भूतानि भूतेषु चावशेषनु प्रविष्टान्यप्रविष्टानि तथा तेषु न तेषहम् एतावदेव जिज्ञास्यं तत्त्वजिज्ञासुनात्मनः अन्वयव्यतिरेकाभ्यां यत् स्यात् सर्वत्र सर्वदा अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणमूतयः मन्वन्तरेशानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः तथैव चान्ये नरलोकवीरा य आहवे कृष्णमुखारविन्दम् नेत्रे पिबन्तो नयनाभिरामम् पार्थास्त्रपूतः पदमापुरस्य अहो बकीयं स्तनकालकूटम् जिघ्रांसयाप्याप्ययदसाध्वी लेभे गतिं धात्री उचितां ततोऽन्यं कं वा दयालुं शरणं व्रजेम अशेषसङ्क्लेशशमं विधत्ते गुणानुवाद श्रवणं मुरारे किं वा पुनस्तच्चरणारविन्द परागसेवा रतिरात्मलब्धा सोऽहं नृणां क्षुल्लसुखाय दुःखं महद्गतानां विरमाय तस्य प्रवर्तये भागवतं पुराणं यदाह साक्षात् भगवान् ऋषिभ्यः त्वं भक्तियोगप्रतिभावितरित्सरोज आस्ये सुतेक्षितपथो ननु नाथ पुंसाम् यद्यद्धियात उरुगायभिभावयन्ति तत्तद्वपु प्रणयसे सदनुग्रहाय सोऽसावदभ्रकरुणो भगवान् विवृद्धा प्रेमस्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं विभृञ्जम् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माद्व्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः ससर्जाग्र्यन्धतामिश्रम् अथत्तामिश्रमादिकृत् महामोहं च मोहं च तमश्चाज्ञानवृत्तयः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण Thank you very much, dear devotees, for your kind association. Let's continue our study of Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam in our Bhakti Vaibhava course, Module 4. We are in Canto 3, Chapter 1, entitled Questions by Mahatma Vidur. And we have to start from text number 27. So, Rishi Prabhu, please go ahead with verse number 27.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Shri Prabhupada. Text 27. Kachit kurunam parama suhrino bhama sa ashte sukham anga shaurihi yo vai swarshrinam pitrivadadati varan vanayo vara tarpanena. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Prabhupada, Jagadguru Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. Please tell me whether the best friend of the Kurus, our brother-in-law, Vasudev, is doing well. He is very munificent. He is like a father to his sisters, and he is always pleasing to his wives.
Thank you, Rishi Prabhu. Thank you. So Mahatma Vidur is asking Shri Uddhav on the banks of Yamuna, because Vidur has been out of touch with the world. He has been traveling. He's asking different questions concerning the welfare of Krishna and Krishna's devotees and Krishna's family. Vidurji is asking whether the best friend of the Kurus, our brother-in-law Vasudev Maharaj, is doing well or not. And what are the qualities of Vasudev Maharaj? He is very munificent, he is very charitable, he is like a father to his sisters, and he is always pleasing to his wives. Vidur is saying. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada points out that Lord Krishna's father Vasudev had 16 wives. Vasudev Maharaj had 16 wives. And Vasudev Maharaj's son Krishna had 16,000, more than 16,000 wives, 16,108 wives. Now, one of the 16 wives of Maharaj Vasudev was named Pauravi or Rohini, who was the mother of Lord Balaram. So, Rohini was the sister of Vidur. Vasudev, therefore, was the husband of Vidur's sister, and thus they were brothers-in-law. Vasudev's sister Kunti was the wife of Maharaj Pandu, who was Vidur's elder brother. And in that sense also, Vasudev was brother-in-law to Vidur. Kunti was younger than Vasudev, and it was the duty of the elder brother to treat younger sisters just like daughters. Whenever anything was needed by Kunti, it was munificently delivered by Vasudeva Maharaj due to his great love for his younger sister. Vasudev never dissatisfied his wives. He had 16 wives, but he kept all the wives satisfied and happy, and they were all taken care of. And at the same time, he supplied the objects desired by his sisters. He had special attention for Kunti because she became a widow. Kunti became widow at an early age. While inquiring about Vasudeva Maharaj's welfare, Mahatma Vidur remembered all about Vasudev and the family relationship. So very beautiful purport. Srila Prabhupada explains that Vidur had many connections with Vasudev Maharaj, the father of Krishna. And therefore he's asking about the welfare. And he's also glorifying the qualities of Vasudev. Text 28. Sharanagat Mataji, please go ahead.
Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Thanks.
Jai Srila Prabhupada.
Jai Srila Prabhupada. Kashchidvarutadipatiryadunaam pradyumna aste sukhamangavirah yam rukmini bhagavato bhilebhe aradhya vipram smaradadi sarge. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. O Uddhava, please tell me how is Pradyumna, the commander-in-chief of the Yadus, who was Cupid in his former life. Rukmini bore him as her son from Lord Krishna by the grace of the Brahmanas, whom she pleased. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So now Mahatma Vidur is asking Uddhavji about Pradyumna. Pradyumna, who was the commander-in-chief of the Yadu army. And who was Pradyumna in his previous life? He was Kamdev. Smara. He was Kamdev. And Rukmini and Krishna had Kamdev as their son in the form of Pradyumna. And how did Rukmini get such a nice son? By pleasing the Brahmanas, serving the Brahmanas. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, according to Srila Jiva Goswami, Smara or Kamadev or Cupid is one of the eternal associates of Lord Krishna. Srila Jiva Goswami has explained this very elaborately in his treatise Krishna Sandarbha, one of the 6 Sandarbhas. Srila Jiva Goswami has explained very nicely how Kamadev is one of the eternal associates of Krishna. Therefore, he got a chance to be the son of Krishna. Shama Vallabhi Mataji, please go ahead with the verse number 29. So he's asking about Pradyumna now. After asking about Pradyumna, Vasudev is asking about Pradyumna. Now let's see what Vidurji asks in verse 29. Go ahead, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Nanda pronounce. Kachit sukham satvata vrishni boja dasharhakanam adipasa asti yam abhyashina chatapatra netro dripasanasham parihritya durat. Translation. Oh my friend, tell me whether Ugrasena, the king of the Satvatas, Vrishnis, Bojas and Dasarhas, is now doing well. He went far away from his kingdom, leaving aside all hopes of his royal throne, but Lord Krishna again installed him.
Ugrasakyum Paurusham. Ugrasen Maharaj was physically not very powerful, and he was defeated by Kamsa. And so when Krishna killed Kamsa, he re-established Ugrasen Maharaj as the king. By Krishna's mercy, he again became the king. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, please go ahead. Verse number 30. So now he's asking about Ugrasen Maharaj. First asked about Vasudev, then Pradyumna, then Ugrasen Maharaj. Okay, continue, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Darehe saumya shutasya driksha aste kraniratinaam sadhu sambhaha ashutayam jambavati vrthadhya devam guhyam yo ambikayat vrutogre. Translation. O gentle one, does Samba fare well? He exactly resembles the son of the personality of Godhead. In a previous birth, he was born as Kartikeya in the womb of the wife of Lord Shiva. And now he has been born in the womb of Jambavati, the most enriched wife of Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So in this verse, Mahatma Vidur is asking Shri Uddhavji about Samb. Samb was one of the sons of Krishna. He was born from Krishna and Jambavati. In the previous birth, the Samb was Kartikeya, the son of Shivji and Parvati. So Kartikeya took birth in Krishna Lila in Dwarka as a son of Jambavati. Kartikeya himself took birth in the form of a Kshatriya. And we see all the different demigods are taking birth in Krishna Lila to somehow or the other assist. Kamadeva came as Pradyumna, the son of Krishna. Here we see that Kartikeya, the commander-in-chief of all the demigods, he came as also the son of Krishna, as Samb. Yes, Mukta Sangha Prabhu, you raised your hand.
Yes, Prabhu, quick question. Sorry to interrupt. Is this same Samba husband of Duryodhana's daughter? Duryodhana's daughter got married to Krishna's son, which is Samba. Is it the same Samba?
Yes, the same. He's called Samb. Samb.
Is it the same person?
Same. But I don't remember that pastime who married the daughter of Duryodhan, whether it was Samb or some other child of Krishna's. I have to find out, but it is the same Sam.
Okay. Thank you.
Same Sam who also pretended to be the pregnant lady
Yes.
in front of Narad Muni, Durvasa Muni, and got cursed.
Yes.
Same Sam.
Okay.
I have to look at the Krishna book. Who was it?
Yeah,
Yes, I think Shama Kishore Mataji.
Duryodhana's daughter got married to Samba.
Same Sam. He was captured, then Balramji went to secure the release. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I think it was Samb who got married to Lakshmana, Duryodhana's
Sam.
daughter. Yes.
The same Sam, Prabhuji. Same, he's same Sam. But it is not Samba. Samba is a Bollywood character in Sholay. Haribol Samba. This is Samb. Okay, so he was the son of Shivji and Parvati named Kartikeya. Prabhupada writes a very nice purport. Lord Shiva, one of the three Guna avatars of Krishna, is the plenary expansion of Lord Krishna. We always say this. Shivji is not some ordinary jiva. He is not some ordinary demigod. He is a special tattva in himself, Shiva tattva. And he is a Guna avatar of Krishna. A jiva can never become Shiv. Now, Kartikeya is born of Lord Shiva. Prabhupada says even the same level as Pradyumna. See, previously we discussed Kamdeva became Pradyumna. Similarly, Kartikeya became Samba, another son of Krishna. When Lord Shri Krishna descends into the material world, all his plenary portions also appear with him to exhibit different functions of the Lord. So when Krishna comes, all these Sangopanga, Astra Parshadam, they all come. But for the pastimes at Vrindavan, all functions are performed by Lord Krishna's different plenary expansions. Vasudev is a plenary expansion of Narayan. When Lord Krishna appeared as Vasudev before Devaki and Vasudev, he appeared in his capacity as Narayan. Similarly, all the demigods of heavenly kingdom appeared as associates of Lord Krishna in the form of Pradyumna, Samb, Uddhava, etc. It is learned here that Kamadev appeared as Pradyumna, Kartikeya as Samb, and one of the Vasus as Uddhava. Even Bhishmadev is one of the Vasus. All of them served in their different capacities in order to enrich the pastimes of Krishna. They've all come to assist Krishna in his Leela. Shama Kishori Mataji, you can read verse number 31, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hemam sakache diyudanaste yah palgunal labdha dhanu rahasya lebhe anjasadhokshaja sevayeva gatim tadiyam yatibhirduratam. O Uddhav, does Yuyudhan fare well? He learned the intricacies of the military art from Arjun and attained the transcendental destination, which is very difficult to reach even for great renouncers. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Very nice. So here, Mahatma Vidur is asking Sri Uddhavji about Satyaki. Satyaki is also called Yuyudhan. Satyaki was one of the Yadus. He was a prince and he was a student of Krishna's. And in the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he fought on the side of Krishna and Arjun and very much helped Arjun. He was a very, very great warrior. So, is he doing well? How is Satyaki doing? Vidurji is asking. Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport, very first sentence, the destination of transcendence is to become the personal associate of the personality of Godhead who is known as Adhokshaja, who is beyond the reach of the senses. Adhokshaja means Krishna who is beyond the senses. And Prabhupada says the destination of transcendence means the perfection of spirituality is to become a personal associate of the personality of God, Krishna. Means to have a personal relationship with Bhagwan. It is not Paramatma realization, it is not Brahman realization. The goal is Bhagwan realization. Srila Prabhupada further down says, out of many potencies of Krishna, Parasa Shaktir Vividhaiva Shruyate, there is three features of the internal potency: Samvit, Sandhini, Aladini. Now the yogis, in spite of their strict adherence to the principles of Yam, Niyam, Asan, Dhyan, Dharana, and Pranayam, the great yogis and jnanis are unable to enter into the internal potency of Lord Krishna. By all this yogic gymnastics, one cannot enter the Vishadetad Anantaram. One cannot do that. Bhaktya tvananya shakya aham evam vidorjuna nyatum drashtum tatvena praveshtum cha parantam. We can get pravesh in the spiritual transcendental world only through bhakti, not by these yogic gymnastics. This internal potency is, however, easily realized by the devotees of the Lord by dint of devotional service. Bhaktya tvananya shakya. Yudhan or Satyaki achieved this stage of life, complete perfection in bhakti, just as he achieved expertise in military science from Arjuna. Thus, his life was successful. I beg your pardon, I said Satyaki was a disciple of Krishna's. No, he was a disciple of Arjuna. So I take that back. Thus, his life was successful, both materially and spiritually. Materially, he learned Dhanurvidya from Arjuna, and spiritually, he learned Bhakti from Arjuna. So his life was successful. This is the way of devotional service to the Lord. So we should study also nicely, get our degrees and diplomas nicely, whatever we are doing, MBBS, MD, MS, MBA, we should take it very seriously. And because we can use our educational qualifications, our knowledge in the service of Krishna. So we should take it very seriously. Text 32. Sharad Radhika Mataji. Yes, Nityalila Gaurangi Mataji, please go ahead. You have a question.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam.
Hare
Just I was looking at the word by word translation of the shloka we just did, and it looks like by the service to Adokshaja, he achieved the great gati or great destination, right? It looks like. So, but the service to Krishna itself is the destination, right? Or
Yes. Bhakti means to serve Krishna. Bhakti Prabhupada translates as devotional service. So, Maam chayo avyabhicharena bhakti yogena sevate. Saguna samatitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Yes, the way to attain perfection, attaining the spiritual platform is bhakti yogena sevate.
So sometimes, Prabhuji, it seems from these conversations like Vidurji is asking, so they do not know this personal realization, or they just, the way he is asking seems like something more to achieve than serving Krishna, right? Or am I misunderstanding? He's saying that serving to Krishna, he attained the higher destination, something like that.
So see, Nityalila Gaurangi Mataji, Prabhupada has said in Bhakti, the means and the end is the same. So by serving Krishna, he attained Krishna. Correct? Where did you go? There. So by serving Krishna, he attained Krishna. Serving Krishna is Abhideya. And getting Krishna is Prayojan. But the activities are same. In the Sadhaka Avastha also we serve Krishna. In the Siddha Avastha also we serve Krishna. In the Sadhaka Avastha, there may be some Badha. There may be some obstacles. There may be Vigna. But in the Siddha Avastha, there is no Vigna. The Bhakti becomes Ahaitukya Pratihata. So that is a difference. But otherwise, so he attained Krishna by serving Krishna, adhokshaja sevayaiva. It is correct because there it is, the abhidya is being described, and then gati is the prayojan.
Destination is also Krishna, but beyond this world. Right?
Beyond this world.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Na
Prabhuji.
asate suryo na shashanko na pavaka yad gatva na nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. Krishna says that in my spiritual world, it's a transcendental chintamani world. There is no need for material things. There is no need for Agni. There is no need for Surya Chandra. Natad bhasete suryo na shashanko na pavaka. Even fire is not required there in the spiritual world. And yad gatva na nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. Once having attained that spiritual world, nobody comes back. And it is the paramam dham. It is the supreme abode. This is the description of the spiritual world. So how do you attain Krishna? Mam upetya punarjanma dukhalayam shashvatam apnuvanti. How to attain Krishna? Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mam eva shasi. We can attain Krishna by bhakti. And when we attain Krishna by bhakti, the spiritual world is full of bhaktas, nitya siddha bhaktas. So bhakti is going on there also. Actually, bhakti belongs there. Bhakti descends in this material world through the nitya siddha bhaktas like Srila Prabhupada. Otherwise, bhakti is does not belong to this material world like that. Is that okay, Mataji? Hare Krishna. Okay, go ahead. Who was supposed to read? Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Radhika Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Kachit buddhasvasti anamiva aste swafalka putro bhagavat prapanna ya Krishna pada ankita marga pamsush acheshtata prema vibhinna dhairyaha. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada Prabhupada Ki Jai. Please tell me whether Akrura, the son of Swapalka, he is doing well. He is a faultless soul surrendered onto the personality of Godhead. He once lost his mental equilibrium due to his ecstasy of transcendental love and fell down on the dust of a road which was marked with the footprint of Lord Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you, Sharada Radhika Mataji. Very nice. So here Mahatma Vidur is asking Shri Uddhavji about Akrur, who is the son of Shwaphalka, the father of Akrura Shwaphalka. Therefore, sometimes Akrur is also called as Shwaphalka, the son of Shwaphalka. So how is he doing? How is he doing? Shwaphalka Putro, how is he doing? How is Akrur doing? And what is the attribute of Akrur? So Vidurji is remembering the devotees, the different associates of Krishna one by one, and then reminiscing their good qualities. That, oh, how is Pradyumna? Oh, he's Sakshat Kamdev. Rukminiji got him as a son after pleasing the Brahmanas. Oh, how is Sam? He is Kartikeya, incarnation of the commander of the demigods, and he appeared as a son of Jambavati, who was such a chaste wife. So like that, everybody, Vasudev. How is Vasudeva Maharaj, the father of Krishna? Oh, he was so charitable, so munificent, so true to his word. Like that. So he is remembering a devotee and remembering that devotee's good qualities. Okay? So this is very nice. We should also do like this. When we remember devotees, we should remember their good qualities. It's very purifying to the heart. So how is Akrur? Vidurji is asking. And what quality of Akrur he remembers? Yaha Krishna Padankita Marga. While he was going to Vrindavan, on the way, he saw the divine footprints of Krishna. And with that, just by seeing that, he went into ecstasy. And he fell down, prapanna, and surrendered to the lotus feet of Krishna. How? Prema vibhinna. He lost his composure because of excessive love. Prema vibhinna dhairya. He lost his equilibrium because of ecstasy. So how is this Akrur, who is such an ecstatic devotee of Krishna? Vidurji is asking Uddhav. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says something very beautiful. When Akrur came to Vrindavan in search of Krishna, he saw the footprints of Lord Krishna on the dust of Nandagram and at once fell on the footprints in ecstasy of transcendental love. This ecstasy is possible for a devotee who is fully absorbed in incessant thoughts of Krishna. If we are constantly thinking of Krishna, ananyas chintayantumam, then this ecstasy will come. Constant thought of Krishna is the antiseptic method for keeping oneself free from the infectious contamination of the material qualities. Very important sentence of Srila Prabhupada. I would like all of you to remember this sentence, mark it. Prabhupada is saying, constant thoughts of Krishna is the antiseptic method for keeping oneself free from material contamination. Constant thoughts of Krishna. Yomam smarati sarvasha. Always remembering Krishna. Manmana tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara. If you always remember Krishna, then we will be free from material contamination. What verse is this? We have discussed it many times in Bhakti Vaibhava. What verse proves that if we remember Krishna, we become pure, we become free from contamination? Yes, Shama Kishori Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, is it Yasyam Vaishyamanayam Krishna Parama Purushe Bhakti Utpadyate Pumsa Shoka Moha
Shoka Moha Bhayapaha. That tells us that if we hear Bhagavatam, and by hearing Bhagavatam, we will get Bhakti Utpadate, and when we get Bhakti through Bhagavatam, then Shoka Moha Bhayapaha. All our lamentation, sorrow, and fear will go away. But I'm asking, what is the praman that by remembering Krishna, we become free from contamination? Apavitra pavitro va sarvavastham gatopi va yah smare pundarikaksha sabhayavantara suchi. Okay. So Prabhupada is saying that remembering Krishna is the antiseptic method for keeping oneself free. Now my question to all of you, Bhakti Vaibhava students, all the Pandits, how do we remember Krishna always? Shastra says, Smartavya Sadatam Vishnu. Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu Mam Anusmara. Repeatedly, Shastra is telling us that we have to remember Krishna. How do we remember Krishna? My dear Ajay Govinda Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, there are, multiple ways Krishna gives in Bhagavad Gita also that you can remember Krishna. When you are tasting water, he says, I am the taste of water. And he talks about that in, I am God Shiva in Rudras. So multiple ways with the material word also he relates to. And then our Acharya says that we can always see Krishna in everything. Whatever we see around us is because of Krishna. Krishna is present in all living beings as Paramatma, so we should see them like that. And all non-living things are also the energies of Krishna. And then, Kirtaniya Sada Hari, we can always chant Krishna's name. And this is how, we can remember Krishna every time.
Yes, very good. Very nice answer. Shanta Radhika Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी ने तो सारे पॉइंट ही बोल दिए मैं यही बोल रही थी ऑलवेज रिमेम्बर कृष्णा एंड हर किसी के अंदर कृष्णा को ही देखना एंड डू जपा एंड कीर्तन एवरी टाइम लाइक जो भी हम काम करते हैं उसको कृष्णा से रिलेट रख के कृष्णा को सेंटर में रख के हम कोई भी काम करें
वेरी नाइस वी हैव टू जपा. So Prabhupada also says the best way to remember Krishna is to chant Krishna's name. Instead of doing gappa, we should do japa. Say, for example, if you are taking somebody's name, Chirayu Prabhu, Chirayu Prabhu, Chirayu Prabhu, Chirayu Prabhu, Chirayu Prabhu, Chirayu Prabhu, Chirayu Prabhu. So then I am remembering Chirayu Prabhu. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, Mukta Sangha Prabhu, Mukta Sangha Prabhu, Mukta Sangha Prabhu, Mukta Sangha Prabhu. Then naturally I'll remember Mukta Sangha Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Chanting Nam is the best way for Smaran to remember. And there are no hard and fast rules. Nam Akari Bahuda, Nija Sarva Shaktis, Tatrarpita Niyamita Smarane. Smarane. Remember, best is Nam. And there are many names. You say Govinda, you will remember Indra giving Abhishek to Krishna. You say Giridhari, you remember the Govardhan Leela. You say Damodar, you will remember the Dambandhan Leela. So in this way, you say Kansari, you remember Krishna going to Mathura and killing Kamsa. So in this way, different names. You say Makhanchor, and you'll remember Krishna's naughty childhood pastimes. So different names of Krishna invoke different remembrances of Krishna. Therefore, Namnamakari Bahuda, Nija Sarva Shaktis, Tatrarpita, Niyamita Smarane, Makala. To remember Krishna, chanting the holy name, Prabhupada says, chanting is the best way to remember Krishna. And how do we chant all the time? Shamchandra Prabhu, how do we chant all the time? So let's take a little pause. Today is the birthday, 60th birthday of our dear Shamchandra Prabhu. So I'm going to ask everyone to unmute and let us wish Shamchandra Prabhu a very Krishna conscious birthday. Let's all together pray for Shamchandra Prabhu and sincere pray to Guru and Lord. It becomes source of pleasure.
Hare Krishna,
हरि
Krishna
बोल
Krishna,
कोटि
Hare
कोटि
Hare,
दंडवत
Hare
प्रणाम
Ram,
प्रभु जी
Ram
जय
Hare
श्री
Hare.
प्रभुपाद
हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा हैप्पी बर्थडे प्रभु जी
हैप्पी कृष्णा कॉन्शियस बर्थडे
Happy Krishna conscious birthday,
यू
Prabhuji.
नेवर गेट बर्थ
Happy
अगेन
Krishna
प्रभु जी
conscious birthday, Prabhuji.
Thank you, dear devotees. Thank you very much.
Everyone.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shamchandra Prabhu. Happy birthday to you. Now you can go. Hare Krishna. I muted you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, all. Dandavad pranam to everyone. Thank you
Prabhu,
very
should I
much.
send this video also? Should I send this video also? All of us wishing you. Then you can add it to the family video of birthday wishes. Hare Krishna. I know Amarendra Prabhu Sastika Madhuri recorded the video. So, Hare Krishna. Please go ahead,
Seems
Prabhu.
like an extended celebration. My birthday got over on 31st January. That is for you, it is today, what, 1st February?
Today is 1st February. So we are.
Birthday was on 31st January. But that's why I'm saying this is the benefit one gets with the devotee association. And I can remember Krishna through this kind of association. Because you all are so wonderful that you keep reminding me, even on the 3rd day after my birthday, that, how glorious it is to have the association of such wonderful Vaishnavas. So thanks to great Ādi Gadādhara Prabhu, I was actually praying from the heart of my heart, why Prabhuji did not wish me? Prabhuji is normally very prompt. What happened? And I just kept it to myself. I didn't even share with Sundari. But today, Prabhuji is giving me back in multiple times. Not only from this side, but then to the entire, all the participants. Thank you so much. This is my good fortune. So, this is what I can say, is that Vaishnavas are fortunate because the other Vaishnavas are always remembering him, and through remembering a Vaishnava, we are remembering actually Krishna. Because as Prabhuji rightly said, when we remember a person, we should endeavor to remember his qualities. And if the qualities are dovetailed towards serving the Lord and Sri Guru, then that's what we actually want. Because I'm personally looking for learning so many things from all the good Vaishnavas, like all of you. If I get even 10% of each one of you,
my life is successful. So thank you all very much, and please continue to keep me in your prayers so that I can, excel in my devotional service and please my Guru and Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. You're certainly excelling in the exams. Yes. So Shyamchandra Prabhu's point was correct, that the best way to remember Krishna is names, chanting the name of Krishna, and the best way to always chant is to be in the association of devotees. Understanding? Best way to remember Krishna is to always chant. Best way to always chant is to be in the company of devotees. Sadhu Sangha. We have to be in Vaishnava association. That's very important. So Prabhupada is saying here, the pure devotee of Lord Krishna is always in company with the Lord by thinking of him. Prabhuji, you want to say something? Shyamchandra, your hand is raised. No, okay, good. Now Prabhupada says something very, very ecstatic. So I want all of you to give 100% attention to this sentence. Everybody, look at your Srimad Bhagavatam. So Prabhupada is saying that devotee always thinks of Krishna, especially when the pure devotee is in the company of other devotees, always thinking of Krishna. But this equilibrium also gets lost sometimes. How? Prabhupada says, yet, in a particular context of time and place, the transcendental emotions take a different turn, and this breaks the mental equilibrium of the devotee. So devotee is always in equilibrium, means always thinking of Krishna. But sometimes the ecstasy overwhelms, and the devotee goes into ecstasy and may become unconscious or go in trance, like how Prabhupada went in trance in Atlanta, 1975. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu displayed the typical example of transcendental ecstasy as we can understand from the life of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is incarnation of Krishna. Mahaprabhu, so many times he went into ecstasy. You know? So that is a different type of different end, the other end of the spectrum, where the equilibrium, so one is we are completely materially engrossed. To leave that and be in equilibrium with Krishna, always thinking of Krishna, is the sweet spot. But when this goes to the extreme end, it becomes so overwhelming that the devotee experiences divine ecstasy and may even lose consciousness. Or on the other hand, it may be like the gopis telling Uddhav that, Uddhav, can you tell us something, some upay, some remedy, how we can forget Krishna? We are trying to forget him, but we cannot forget him. We keep remembering. So our problem is we are not able to remember Krishna. So we are told, Smartavya Sadatam Vishnu, always remember Krishna. But the gopis, the Vraj gopis, in their Vipralamba Bhav, they are so Krishna conscious that they are telling Uddhav that please tell us some way how we can forget Krishna. We are not able to forget him. So this is the other end of the spectrum. Okay. So now, Sarojanandini Mataji, please read verse number 33.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Text 33. Kachchivam devakabhoja putrya Vishnu prajaya iva deva matuhu Yavai svagarbena dadhara devam Trayi yathaya yavitanamartham. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada. As the Vedas are the reservoir of sacrificial purposes, so the daughter of King Devakabhoja conceived the Supreme Personality of Godhead in her womb, as did the mother of the demigods. Is she, Devaki, doing well?
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice. So now in this verse, our Vidurji is inquiring about Mother Devaki. Already asked about Vasudev, now asking about Devaki. How is Devaki and what are the qualities of Devaki? She is such a great devotee. She is such a reservoir of all good qualities that the Supreme Personality of Godhead entered her womb as her son. So she is Jagata Janani. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says the Vedas are full of transcendental knowledge. Veda means knowledge, spiritual value, spiritual truth. And thus Devaki, the mother of Krishna, conceived Krishna in her womb as the personified meaning of the Vedas. Vedasya sarva Krishna eva Vedyam. You have to know Krishna by all the Vedas. There is no difference between Vedas and Lord Krishna. The Vedas aim at the understanding of Krishna, and Krishna is Vedas personified. Devaki is compared to the meaningful Vedas, and the Lord to their purpose personified. So Krishna is the purpose of the Vedas personified, because by all the Vedas we are supposed to understand Krishna. Then Aradhya Madhavi Mataji, please read verse number 34, and then Krishna Pramodin Mataji, be ready for the next one.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Api svaditaste bhagavan sukham vo yasatvatam kamatugo aniruddha yam amananti smahi yonim manomayam sattvaturiya tattvam. Translation. May I inquire whether Aniruddha is doing well? He is the fulfiller of all desires of the pure devotees and has been considered from yore to be the cause of the Rig Veda, the creator of the mind, and the fourth plenary expansion of Vishnu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So now he's asking about Aniruddha, who is the grandson of Krishna. Krishna and Rukmini's son is Pradyumna. Pradyumna's son is Aniruddha. And Aniruddha is the source of the Rig Veda. He is the creator of the mind, and he is the fourth plenary expansion of Lord Vishnu. Purport. Adi Chaturbhuj, the original expansions from Baladev are Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. So from Krishna comes Balram, from Balramji comes Mula Sankarshan, and from Mula Sankarshan, the Chaturvyuha comes. All of them are Vishnu Tattvas. They are non-different personalities of Godhead. In the incarnation of Sri Ram, all the different expansions appeared for particular pastimes. Lord Ram is the original Vasudeva, and his brothers, Lakshman, Bharat, and Shatrughna, were Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Aniruddha is also the cause of Mahavishnu, because from the Chaturvyuha comes Mahavishnu. And from Mahavishnu, who is also called as Karanadaksha Vishnu, then Garbhadaksha Vishnu, Shirodaksha Vishnu, like that. This is all explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And from the breathing of Aniruddha, who is Mahavishnu, Rig Veda appeared. All this is nicely explained in the Markandeya Puran. So Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita explains many of these things, which is taken from the Puranic and the Vedic literature. For example, Chaitanya Charitamrita says that take a tip of a hair, divide into 100 parts, take each part, divide into further 100 parts. That is a minute size of the soul. Now this comes from Padma Puran. Then Chaitanya Charitamrita describes the 8.4 million species, comes from Padma Puran. So like that. So this description of how Chaturvyuha gives rise to Mahavishnu, like that, the three Purusha avatars, then it's taken from the Markandeya Puran. In the incarnation of Lord Krishna, Aniruddha appeared as a son of the Lord. Actually, grandson of the Lord, it should be, grandson. Lord Krishna in Dwarka is the Vasudeva expansion of the original group. The original Lord Krishna never leaves Goloka Vrindavan. Vrindavana Parityaja Padamekam Nagacchati. All the plenary expansions are one and the same Vishnu Tattva, and there is no difference in their potency. They may exhibit different potency, but they are the same Lord. There is no difference in their potency. Krishna Pramodi Mataji, please go ahead for 35. Can unmute Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
And Bhagavati Vasudhamati, be ready with the next one.
Api svidanye cha nijatmadaivam ananyavritya samanavrataye hridika satyatmaja charudeshna kadadaya swasti charanti saumya. Translation. O sober one, others such as Hridika, Charudeshna, Gada, and the son of Satyabhama, who accept Lord Sri Krishna as the soul of the self and thus follow his path without deviation. Are they well? Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Krishna Prabhuji. So after asking about Aniruddha, now Mahatma Vidur is asking Sri Uddhavji about the other children, prominent children of Krishna. How is Hridika, Charudeshna, Gada, and the son of Satyabhama? How are all of them? They have accepted Krishna as the soul, life and soul, and thus they are following Krishna's path without deviation. Are they well? These are the qualities that they have accepted Krishna as their life and soul, following Krishna's path. Are they doing well? Okay. Bhagavati Sudhamantri, go ahead. 36.
Verse 36. Visvadurbyam vijayachyutabhyam dharmena dharmaha paripati setum duryodhano atapyatha yat sabhayam shamrajya lakshmya vijayanuvritya. Translation. Also, let me inquire whether Maharaja Yudhishthira is now maintaining the kingdom according to religious principles and with respect for the path of religion. Formerly, Duryodhana was burning with envy because Yudhishthira was being protected by the arms of Krishna and Arjuna as if they were his own arms.
Dorvirasmin adharmam. So, very nice verse. Here, our Mahatma Vidur is asking about Yudhishthira Maharaj. How is Yudhishthira doing? He was always protected by his two arms, Krishna and Arjuna. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Tatra Shrir Vijaya Bhutir. Krishna and Arjuna did not participate in the battle of Kurukshetra to themselves become the kings, but they participated to make Yudhishthira Maharaj the king. So in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Maharaj Yudhishthira was the emblem of Dharma because he is the son of Yamraj, who is Dharmaraj. When Maharaj Yudhishthira was ruling his kingdom with the help of Lord Krishna and Sri Arjuna, the opulence of his kingdom surpassed all imaginations of the opulence of the kingdom of heaven. Because what is heaven? Krishna is there. So Krishna is there. He is the source of unlimited Vaikuntha planets. What is heaven? Nothing. Yudhishthira Maharaj's actual arms, his arms were Lord Krishna and Sri Arjuna. And thus he surpassed everyone's opulence. Duryodhan, being envious of this opulence of Yudhishthira Maharaj, planned so many schemes to put Yudhishthira Maharaj into difficulty. And then as a last resort, the battle of Kurukshetra happened. After the battle of Kurukshetra, Maharaj Yudhishthira was again able to rule his legitimate kingdom. Previously also he ruled from Indraprasth and he did the Rajasya Yajna also. Now he is ruling from Hastinapur. He began his legitimate rule in the kingdom and reinstated the principles of honor and respect for religion. That is the beauty of a kingdom ruled by a pious king like Maharaj Yudhishthira. How can we have a king like Duryodhan who tried to attack the modesty of a helpless woman in front of so many men in the Kuru Sabha? Yeah? The leader should be a pious leader. Therefore, Krishna wanted to remove Duryodhan, Dhritarashtra, and reinstate Yudhishthira Maharaj as the emperor of the world. So, how is Yudhishthira Maharaj doing? He was protected by his arms. His right hand was Krishna, left hand was Arjuna. Our arms protect us. When there is any danger, the arms protect us. So his arms were Krishna and Arjuna. So Krishna willing, from verse number 37, we will continue next time. We will pause here. Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Yes, Shama Kishori Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much for the very nice class. Prabhuji, in verse 34, it said that in the incarnation of Lord Krishna, Aniruddha appeared as the son of the Lord. But I thought he was the grandson, isn't it?
Yes, it should be grandson.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Shama Vallavi Mataji.
Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavad Pranams. Thank you for the wonderful class, Prabhuji. My question is that when Krishna comes to perform pastimes in this material world, the Nitya Siddha devotees comes along with him. So in this case, we see that Vasu, one of the Vasus is Uddhava. But when we read Bhishma, we see that he is also one of the Vasus because they are cursed. And for that Ganga Mata and Shantanu, they were born, all were liberated except one. Like that we read, na Prabhuji.
Yes,
Then
Mahabharata is there.
So how this Uddhava is one of the Vasu, that I cannot understand.
So these demigods, they appear in Krishna Lila, but we have to understand that they enter into the body of a Nitya Siddha. The Vasus are not Nitya Siddhas, but Uddhav is Nitya Siddha. There is Uddhav in the eternal Dwarkapuri, in the spiritual world. In the Vaikuntha, there is a Dwarka planet where Uddhav is there. He is a Nitya Uddhav. And when Krishna comes, when Dwarkadish comes on the earthly plane, Nitya Uddhav also comes with Krishna. And this Vasu enters the body like that. So, same thing with Haridas Thakur. In the Nitya Navadvip, in the spiritual world, in Goloka, in the Navadvip in Goloka, there is Haridas Thakur, who is always chanting and dancing in Sankirtan with Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu. When Gaur Nitai come on the earth planet, then Haridas Thakur also comes. He is a Nitya Siddha, Parshad. And Lord Brahma enters into him for the sake of pastimes, because Brahmaji wanted to free himself from the aparadh that he did in Dwapar Yuga, in the Brahma Vimohan Leela. So like that. So it's not just one Uddhav. There is the original Uddhav in the spiritual world. And then when the Leela happens, different demigods may get their turn to enter into the body of Uddhav in order to. And in Gaur Leela, we see it all the time. So many devotees are mixed incarnations. Like our Ramananda Rai. Originally, he is Vishaka Sakhi. But Ramananda Rai is also Arjun. Therefore, he is the son of the incarnation of Pandu Maharaj, Bhavananda Rai. Bhavananda Rai is Maharaj Pandu's incarnation, and then his sons, Ramananda Rai, Vaninath Rai, Gopinath Patnaik, like that. They were all 5 sons were there. They were all Pancha Pandavas. So like that. So Ramananda Rai is Vishaka Sakhi, but also Arjun entered like that. So I hope this gives some clarification, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhuji. So when the Nitya Siddha devotees comes, the sadhaka devotee enters into that devotee in order to get purification.
In order to participate in the Leela, assist in the Leela, yes.
Okay.
Not always, but sometimes. Like that.
Okay.
Not that every Nitya Siddha, every Ragatmika Bhakta, not that every, Ragatmika Bhakta? Ragatmika Bhakta means those who are the eternal associates of Radha and Krishna in Golok Vrindavan. So not that every Ragatmika Bhakta will have some sadhak jiva enter into them. Not like that. But some of them may have. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. So that will be the last birth for that sadhaka devotee. No? He enters into that, he gets purified, and then he goes to Goloka.
Yes, definitely. Now they may do their service for some time, but they are Jivan Mukta. For example, Brahmaji, he was here for little more than 80 years as Haridas Thakur. But then he is still the Brahma of our universe. But we know that after his life will end, he will go back to Godhead. Similarly, Nala Kuver and Manigriv, they are sons of Kuver, they are demigods. They participated in Krishna Leela 5,000 years ago in the form of trees. Because they were cursed. They were the Yamala Arjuna trees. So when they had Krishna Darshan, when Krishna freed them, then they got Prema Bhakti. And then as Nalakuver and Manigriv, they went back to heaven. And they continued as sons of, they are continuing as sons of Kuver, but they are pure devotees now. So they are Jivan Mukta. Their life is as good as gone back to Godhead. And then in the eternal form, they are Snigdha Kantha and Madhu Kantha in Golok Vrindavan, who are always singing Krishna Leela in the court of Nanda Baba. So they came as Nalakuver and Manigiri. But the original forms are Snigdha Kantha, Madhu Kantha. Like that. Is that okay, Mataji? Similarly, Jaya and Vijay. Jaya and Vijay also in Vaikuntha, they are always there as Dwarpal of Vaikuntha, having pastimes with Lakshmi Narayan. Then there is a Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet in the material world also. Srila Jiva Goswami explains this. This Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet is where Jai Vijay fell from. But that doesn't mean that in the Vaikuntha planets there are no Jai Vijay. They are there. Similarly, so many examples are there like that, where another Jiva may enter. But that personality has an eternal Swarup in Golok Vrindavan. Even Ganesh Ji, he has an eternal Swarup. in the Vaikuntha planets. And then in the material world, he appears as a demigod. Similarly, in the original form in Golok Vrindavan, our Gopishwar Mahadev is the original form. And then there is Sadashiv in the Brahmanda. And then on the earthly plane again, so many Rudra avatars will come. But the original form is Gopishwar Mahadev in Golok Vrindavan. Okay?
So Prabhuji, continuing that, in that case, all the demigods, some demigods, we see that demigods are posed, no? But as you say now, Ganesha, he is a pure devotee. At the same time, all demigods are not posed. Is that correct understanding?
No, these demigod positions, Chandra, Surya, Varun, Vayu, they are all positions and they keep changing. Even the Saptarshis are positions. And from the different Manvantars, the different demigods, the position is taken by different jivas.
But Ganesha, Kartikeya and all, they are pure devotees.
Yes, Ganesh and Kartik, they are pure. The Kartikeya, we are seeing that he is the son, Samb. Now there is Samb in the eternal Dwarkapuri also, in Vaikuntha. So here it is said that Kartikeya became Samb. But actually Samb is a eternal son. There is Anirudh eternally in Dwarka. There is Pradyumna eternally. Samb eternally is there. Vasudeva Maharaj is eternally there. So when they come, some demigod may temporarily enter their body in that particular lila because of need for purification, because of some benediction, or because of some curse. So Samb
Yes,
is
sir.
eternal. He's a Ragatmika Bhakta or a Nitya Siddha Bhakta in Dwarka. And here Kartikeya is coming. Kartikeya is a position. The commander of the demigod army is a position like that.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Today I learned that we should pronounce as Samb. All these days I was studying as Samba. But why we write it as Samba, Prabhuji, while writing
No, we don't write
Samba?
Samba. We write Samb. Samba would be, there would be a akar on A.
Okay.
That is not there. It's Samb.
Okay.
Like
Thank
that.
you, Prabhuji.
But yes,
Hare Krishna.
Kartikeya and Ganeshji, these are pure devotees. They are very intimate associates of Krishna. Brahma Samhita mentions Ganeshji that by Krishna's prasad he becomes Vignaharta for all the three worlds. Vignan vihantum alamasya jagattrayasya govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. So he is Vignaharta for the three worlds, empowered by Krishna. So they're very special personalities. Like that. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Ajay Govind Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I don't have a question related to the class, but I raised the hand to remind you. Some devotees did ask for the presentation for the module 3, the PowerPoint presentation for the Bhakti Vaibhava exam. So are we doing that or not? Because I think we had some presentations also as a part of our exercise.
Oh, yes. All of you have to do presentations. Yes. So let me just look into that, Prabhuji.
Yes.
And I will tell you how we'll have to do groups and then presenting it and uploading it. Because I will personally not be able to attend those presentations. So I will divide you into groups and then you all can make presentation, come together on Zoom, make presentation and upload it to YouTube and I can look at it later on. Okay. We'll do like that. But all of you have to, all the registered students have to make presentations.
I just wanted to remind that some devotees were asking, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do it. Okay, now last two questions. Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji, शेवटचे दोन. Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji and Nityila Gaurangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dhandas Pranam. This is a small basic question, Prabhuji, that we have to remember Krishna so that we have to chant always. So we also have heard that while chanting we should be attentive. So when we try to chant always, our mind gets carried away. Will it not be a disrespect to holy name? So how to take care of this offense of holy name, being inattentive, and also chant always?
Hare Krishna, very nice question. Very nice question, Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji. So when we are doing our japa means मनामध्ये स्थित मंत्र, मंत्रामध्ये स्थित मन, मन मंत्र समयुक्तम etadhi japa lakshanam. This is the definition of japa as given by Sri Dhyan Chandra Goswami. So when we are doing japa, the mantra must be in our mind and the mind must be on the mantra. So this is, and then the manatrayati iti mantra. The mantra will deliver the mind, will purify the mind. And then man and the mind and the mantra will become one. Mana mantra samayuktam, it will become one. That is japa. So during japa, if you are inattentive, it is an offense. But when we are doing nam, there are two things, doing japa and doing nam. Namnamakari bahuda nijasara shaktis tatrarpita niyamita smaranina kala. For doing nam, there are no niyam. For doing japa, there are niyam. Srila Prabhupada said minimum 16 rounds we have to do japa every day. Japa means sitting privately and chanting and hearing our own japa. Therefore, when we join the Zoom call for japa, we advise that you keep the volume either 0 or very minimum so that you can hear only your voice. You don't have to hear other people chanting. You hear only your voice. That is called japa, where you chant and you hear, chant and you hear, chant and you hear. That has to be done attentively. On one asana, sitting position, eyes closed, we should chant nicely, attentively. That is japa. The second thing is doing nam. Doing nam, there are no hard and fast rules. You can chant it, you can sing the name anytime, you can keep murmuring the names. So there is no namaprad there. But namaprad, the inattentiveness that happens when in japa, we are inattentive. Therefore, japa we should not do inattentively. Our 16 rounds japa we should not do in the car, we should not do in a train, we should not do while shopping, pushing the shopping cart, browsing down the aisle and chanting. No, that cannot be japa. That is nam. We can do nam. And there is no hard and fast rules for nam according to Mahaprabhu. So I understand the difference between japa and doing nam. Like Mahaprabhu is walking on the road, he's saying Krishna, 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 hey. That is doing nam. For that, there are no hard and fast rules. But japa, then there can be aparadha. Okay, Madhuri?
Yeah. So that Nam can be holy name also,
Nam has to be holy name only.
like Kirtan.
It can be kirtan, it can be upamshu also, it can be manasik also. Nam. But we are not counting it towards our japa sankhya. The sankhya that we do, that has to be done attentively. So for example, you're driving a car, your hands on the steering saying Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that you're not counting it. You're just doing nam. Khaite shuite yathatha नाम लो, not जप करो. खाइते शुइते यथा तथा नाम लो, देश काल नियम नहीं सर्व सिद्धि है ना. Mahaprabhu says in the Antya Leela like that. So naam there is no hard and fast rules, but for japa there are hard and fast rules. The Gayatri is japa. Your second initiated, Madhuri? So for Gayatri there is japa. You have to do achaman. You have to sit on asana, cross-legged, and there is deshkal niyam. You have to do only during sandhya. So japa, there is similarly our 16 rounds is japa. That is got niyam. No hard and fast rule doesn't apply to 16 rounds. There are hard and fast rule. It has to be done attentively on Tulsi Mala, Brahma Murta. Prabhupada established. It's not very difficult to understand. Prabhupada established 4:30 Mangal Arati, Tulsi Arati, Narsimha Arati, Shikshashtakam prayers, 10 offenses, sit and chant for 1.5 to 2 hours till you finish your 16 rounds. Then there is Shringar Arati, Guru Puja, Bhagavatam class, then Prasad. This is the morning program. Imagine every day we do like this. How much spiritual advancement we'll make. Concentrated 16 rounds. Bhagavatam class, Kirtan, Arti, Darshan, Charanamrit. Prabhupada gave such a powerful process. The only thing lacking is our sincerity. But you understood the difference between doing Nam, for which there are no hard and fast rules, sing anywhere, no problem, and doing Japa. Japa is a specific vidhi for Japa. Okay? All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Mataji. Last question, Nityalila Gaurangi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, just in continuation to Shyamavallabhi Mataji's question. So sometimes two Nitya Siddhas also come as one, right? Like Arjuna and Vishakha Sakhi. So then that is also possibility, right?
That is also possible. It is said that Lalita Sakhi and Radharani both appeared as Swarup Damodar Goswami. We say Swarup Damodar Goswami is Lalita Sakhi. Where did you go? There down. The Swarup Damodar Goswami is Lalita Sakhi, we say commonly. But Kavi Karnapur's Gaur Gaunadesh Dvika says that Radharani also was there. Like that.
Even Gadadhar Pandit, I heard Prabhuji, both sometimes Lalita Sakhi and sometimes Radharani, or both together.
I have heard that Gadadhar Pandit is Radharani, and then there is Das Gadadhar, who is Radharani's Kanti, the effulgence of Radharani incarnate. So see, Radharani is coming in two forms, and then Mahaprabhu also.
Okay.
Then Mahaprabhu also is coming, who has the bhav of Radharani. Like
Okay.
that. Yes, sometimes multiple personalities can be there. Krishna empowers like that. Krishna can do anything.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And Prapanchika Vaikuntha, Prabhuji, if I heard it for the first time, so, or maybe you can take it next class.
No, explain. It's very simple. So there is the material world, which is created by the from the Mahat Tattva by the glance of Lord Mahavishnu, Karanodakshaya Vishnu. And then Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and Shirodakshaya Vishnu enter into the universes. This is all within the realm of the material world. And then Lord Mahavishnu is situated at the junction of the material world and the Paravyoma. Paravyoma is a spiritual sky where there are many Vaikuntha planets. Topmost planet is Golok Vrindavan. Now, in the Paravyoma, in the spiritual sky, there are innumerable Vaikuntha planets, correct? Which we have read in Chaitanya Charitamrita. In each of the material world, each of the Brahmandas, there is also one Vaikuntha planet. And that Vaikuntha planet is called Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet. It is mentioned in the Shastra. For example, in Srimad Bhagavatam, when Durvasa Muni runs away from Sudarshan Chakra, it's not that he went through the layers of the Brahmanda, went through the Brahma Jyoti into the Vaikuntha sky, and then entered a Vaikuntha planet to beg forgiveness from Lord Vishnu. No, he went to the local Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet within the Brahmanda. For example, in our Brahmanda, that Vaikuntha planet is Dhruv Lok.
Okay.
Where Shirodakshaya Vishnu lives in every Brahmanda, that planet of Shirodakshaya Vishnu is called Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet. Jaya and Vijay also fell from there. Chatush Kumar didn't go into the Brahma Jyoti and enter a Vaikuntha planet and then offended had a quarrel with the Jaya and Vijay attendants. No, it happened here in the material world.
Okay.
So there is a Prapanchik Vaikuntha, and when we say, sometimes devotees went back to Godhead, but they may not be on the star of Prem. But still we say, they're chanting 16 rounds, they went back to Godhead, following 4 regular principles. So that may mean that they may go to the Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet, where they will associate with some Nitya Siddhas, and then from there they will go to the spiritual world. Or they will take birth in some of the planets where the Leela of Krishna is taking place. There again, they will associate with the Nitya Siddhas, make advancement, and then go to the spiritual sky, like that. So there is a Prapanchik Vaikuntha planet in each Brahmanda.
Okay.
It's
Thank
like
you
the
so much.
embassy of the
Okay.
world here. Okay.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we'll stop here, dear devotees. Thank you very, very much for your association, your patience. Srila Prabhupada. Jai Gaur Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji,
Koti
Hare
koti
Krishna.
dandavat.